I'm back, baby. It's been a while since I made a YouTube video, so I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time talking to you here. You're going to launch out into this urban creek. Got about a 2-mile paddle. Going to be throwing artificials we made in our own mold today. So I got to get down there, try to figure out how to get in this sucker, one without flipping. The water's a little deeper than I'm used to, so I'm going to get the camera on my chest and show you some more footage when we get down there. All right, guys, she got a little shallow. The kayak didn't bottom out, just the current got too rough for me. Too much water flowing, I couldn't paddle against it. I wish there was a way I could walk all the way up there, but it gets a little deeper, so we're going to paddle up to that point and probably get back out. We're not gonna make it. We're gonna have to get out and walk. We got us a nice landowner here. Looks like the tree fell naturally, but just remember, if you live on the water, you don't own the water. See if we can maneuver our way through here somehow. All right, here we go. Here we go, baby. And we're through. Oh yeah, we made it. We made it. All right. Oh, look at them big deer over there. That's not good. Hopefully you can see him. They just took off. Dadgummit. I've only been here 3 times, and all 3 times I've seen big deer. We're gonna start off with the Moron Minnow 1/16 ounce jig head. I just bought this the other day. Micro. Zepco 33. Came with this rod. 4-pound line. I'm gonna switch over, let y'all see the mold and how we made the micro, or the Moron Minnow, and the reason we call it that. I'm gonna run you through a quick, just little mold make of the Moron Minnow. Show you the mistakes I made. They're just too stiff. We're gonna have to redo the mold. I made the mold myself, but first one ever made. Really didn't know what I was doing. Definitely didn't know what I was doing making a freaking swim bait. But I'm gonna show you what we done. First thing we done, we went on Amazon and bought all these little, you just heat them up in the microwave, soft plastics. Got green pumpkin, milky crawl, pearl blue, like colors really don't matter at the moment, boiled crawl, and ghost shad. And then that's the ghost shad mixed with a little bit of the green, and then that right there is the green pumpkin. So since they didn't work, I'm just going to take the ones that didn't work, throw them in this bowl, or this Crown Royal glass that we don't use. Throw them all in here. I'm going to put them in the microwave. I'm going to throw a little extra in there. Won't need it, I doubt, but just in case. Throw that back in there. Here's the mold, so you can see it. That's our port where we inject it. That's one half of the Minnow itself. Of course, there's the other half. And I'll show you why we call them the Moron Minnow. Because I mirrored the mold, and somehow I screwed up and mirrored the thing backwards again. So I made double the same side and had to go back and remake it. But anyways, it's pretty simple. It's dialed together. I got a little port in here. You can see this is where all the injector runs in. This is where it feeds into to fill up the minnow cavity. And then this back here is just an air port. So not necessarily, just a port for air, so it'll push all the air out and there won't be any bubbles or anything in our minnow. And it works pretty good as far as the mold itself. And I just got a quick clamp that my work threw in the trash, thank goodness. So we just quick clamp that thing together, get all this stuff out of the way, set it on top of our dirty microwave. Microwave was free also. Somebody at work gave me that. So what we do, while the mold is in two pieces, this is just crappy panfish attractant. I just take and spray a little bit, and that's thick. So I just hand rub that stuff in there because I just want that smell in that plastic. And like I say, this is some pretty thick stuff, so you don't want to douse it down where it's too thick everywhere and might mess your plastic up. So anyways, we do that, put it back on the dowels where to go together, take our cant twist or our quick clamp, bam. Now we got all of our soft plastics here going in the microwave. Before I turn that on, I want to show you this. Thought I would go cheap, and I bought like 5 of these off of Amazon for like, I don't know, $6. Plastic needs to get up to 350 degrees. Well, this melts before it gets to 350, so don't make that mistake like I did. This is what we ended up buying. It's like 25, 26 bucks with shipping off Amazon. It's just a aluminum, same thing, injector, 5/8 end. We put a 5/8 hole with a 3/8 hole leading in there to feed everything. I got to go get a stirrer, so y'all hang on. Alright guys, I don't know how I done it, but within like 7 seconds of setting stuff up, I lost my stirrer, so I went inside and got one of the butter knives. So what you need to do, they say go 30 seconds at a time to melt this plastic. It's supposed to get to 350 degrees, which how we're going to measure the temperature is not worry about it and don't even care, because we're not good enough to care. So anyways, let's get that set up. We'll start heating our plastic up. We'll start with a minute. Of course, we won't make you watch that full minute of me just standing here BSing. Alright guys, Moron Minnow is destined to fail. My neighbor just walked over to talk to me, so I had to shut the camera off. I thought I only hit a minute on the microwave. I hit it long enough. I guess I hit 10 minutes. I don't know, because I talked to him just for a few minutes. Come back and figured I'd just heat it up again. We heated it up so much we cracked the glass. And we freaking smoked our rubber or plastic. I mean, we cooked the mess out of it, so that's no good. Crown Royal glass is no good. So we're going with another batch of X Cube is what that stuff is called. 30 seconds at a time. And hopefully a better glass dish. Sorry, Miss McKinley, but we need that for the video. Alright guys, you can see she's melted pretty good. I still like to stir her up. You don't have to super rush to do this. Probably doesn't help that it's about 50 degrees outside and I'm outside doing this. Take your injector, you just suck it all up in there. Alright, we go from here straight into the hole, force it all in. See how that stuff peels off that injector real easy. This thing has a little lock on it. Let's pull out. Then you can reheat that. It just goes back together like this. Alright, hopefully we got enough in there. Release it. And there you go. We didn't have enough for the top mold to get fully injected. Then that thing just peels right on out. And spraying it with that stuff right there, giving it a little lubricant in there, that makes it a whole lot easier for that mold to release them minnows. Then I just normally take a pair of scissors and cut them off. Like I say, they look pretty flimsy, but once you put a jig head in them, it stiffens them pretty good. There's one right there. Moron minnow. That doesn't work. It's going to get a complete redesign. Back to fishing. I don't think the Moron minnow has enough action on it. It's kind of stiff to be as short as it is. So I switched over to a K2 bait. We're in the current and the wind. We're hooked up. What do we got? Little short crappie or crappie, whichever one you prefer. Little bitty fella, guys. Pulling back on the K2. Got us another one. Got us another one, baby. Oh, and he come off. He come off. You low life crappie or warmouth or brim. What is that? Dang. Old plank stink. Come on now. Come on, that was too tough of a paddle to get here to not be a successful trip. we got some. Whoa! That was something big. That was interesting. We hooked up. We got something. I'm afraid to put too much drag on this sucker because this line sucks. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? I think I need to put a little bit more drag on her. Yeah. She's pulling, baby. She's pulling. Oh, we got us a nice little bluegill. Check him out. That's a freaking eater. Yes, sir. That's a nice little fella right there. Of course, like a moron, I didn't bring a stringer. See my hand behind him? He's a big guy. All right, we're gonna switch back over. See if we can catch something on a moron minnow. How do we know they're kind of biting? See what happens to it. We got us a fish. I don't know what it is. I hate this 4-pound line. I love fishing with this little rod. I hate this little shitty line though. Sorry about that. This bad line. Uh-oh. What do we? Oh, we got us a little bass, baby. We got us a net too. We need that sumbitch. Sorry. Sorry. Oh! Looky there. K2 bait, man. I don't know how to tell y'all where to get them at. But I freaking love them. Little bitty football. He got some meat on him. Something done chopped his tail off. All right, guys, we're gonna let him go. This was gonna be a catch, clean, and cook, but I'm gonna bow out on it. I'd much rather go home and eat steak other than this little bass. He ain't big enough to keep anyways. He may be a pound. He's a pretty little guy. Missing that tail though. Free to go, buddy. Thank you. We got us something. What do we got? What do we got? And it's a little crappie. Little black crappie. Or is that a white crappie? That's a black, right? I think they got to be like 9 inches or something to keep here. I don't think he's even close. We got a ruler here. We'll check him. Oh, if he's got to be 9 to keep, he's about 9 1/4. We're gonna let him go though. All right, hopefully we can shoot over all this without bottoming out. Oh yeah, that was fun. I'm freaking rolling. Big old freaking wharf rat or something. And he's underwater. I guess that's our South Carolina nutria.